This is Cobalt Zed. Welcome back again. This is episode 3 of the Aurora 4XR play, whatever we call it. This is just such an interesting game. I wanted to get right back to it, and I feel like I owe you guys some videos. So we're right back at August 1st, 2028. I did add a few things. I cleared some of these documents up. And I did add military down here, some mandatory retirement ages, and then health things, because I do plan to use some of the military more than just let it sit there. And if you'll notice on research, I do have brigade headquarters coming out in October, a little over a year. So I plan to do some of that. I noticed that the Searcher 1 is coming out in September of 28. It's about 2 months from now. I guess we'll go ahead. It should be done by now, I guess. No, it's not. So why not? Shipyard task, 1 October. Okay, well, we're really close to getting that. That'll be a good thing, because then we can actually start our geological surveys and make it easier for us to start colonies and so on. I don't want to go a full 30 days. I'm going to go 1 day on that and see if that does it. Hello? Let's look here. Maybe it's here and I just don't know it. There's the whale. Actually, I want to detach that. I could see having them in support task troops and whatever eventually. Right now, I just don't want them. So, what's going on with the freaking 2 October? So, what is the delay here? It says 100%. That's odd. We'll go 1 more day. Let's take a quick look at this for... Okay, I don't see any officer deaths or anything. Okay, are you done with this thing? Now it says threat. So, like, what the shit? I feel like it should be out, and they just started the next one. Yeah, wrong thing. Let's go. So come on. Why isn't it there? I don't understand that, because it should have been out. There's just little confusing things about this game occasionally. I don't think we're like short on minerals or anything. No, I mean, we have plenty of all of that, so we're good there. I checked on this also. You know, our wealth is doing okay, and we're at a positive right now. That could obviously begin to change eventually. Population is growing pretty slowly, but it's growing. Okay, let's go another day. I want to get that ship out. I'll go 2 more. Come on, people. Where is my ship? This is frustrating. What a great way to start. Why is it just sitting there at 100%? And every day going ahead 1 day. I so don't even get that. That says December of 29. I think that might be the 2. I don't know. This is really perplexing me here, but I guess maybe I'll go ahead 5 days. Well, go ahead 5 days. Come on, shipyard. Show me what you got here. Okay, now it's out. Okay, so first things first, I need to go to my naval officers. I need to go to ships. No, not that. Military ships and fighters, I thought would do it. Oh, it's commercial. Yep. And I'm going to assign somebody here who hasn't been assigned and is not too old. Somebody with a searcher bonus. There's a survey. There's 10. That's all I'm seeing so far is that one. So who was that? So Brooke Gray, you are assigned to the searcher. And now I want the searcher to go out. Wait, I can't do orders from here. I have to go to here, more or less. I have to detach it from this. Now I just look for the searcher. Okay, we're good. We have fuel and all that. It just came out. I want to give orders. I particularly want it right now to just move to the moon, to Luna, and then do a geological survey of it. It's the first thing I want them to do. The scale I have it on is too small. We won't actually see that happen, but I always try to get back to like an even month here. Let's just see. Geological survey reports. For some reason, they very seldom show up in here, and they may not be done. And not there. I keep clicking that. Ooh, it's hot today. It's like 95, and heat index is like 100 and something. Feels pretty good, actually, but so what's happening? What have you done it? Let's go here. No, let's look at, come on, where is it? It's like colonizable, potential colonies, Luna, go to body. Yeah, it's just hard to get to Luna, as we tried this the other day. Now the searcher is out here. Create colony on Luna. There we go. Now this may or may not be a good thing, because they may not have anything. And they don't. I don't know why that is. I've played multiple games I've done or started, and Luna has like nothing. 0. But now that we have that going, okay, first of all, I want to give orders to the searcher to go to, let's go to like Mercury, do a geological survey. I know you can set it to go to like next so many things, but not that. Hold on. I just kind of want to handle it this way for now. Just for a little while. Okay, that'll give them something to do. Now, I want the whale, which is commanded by whomever. I don't know. It should say here. I want you to Load infrastructure. And then move to Luna. And then unload infrastructure. And let's do that a few times, because I want Luna to get... I went too far ahead, dang it. Well, I'll just jump 30 days. Let's back out a bit so we can see what's going on. Searchers on Mars. That's good to see. I'll move another 30. And then I want to move 5 and 1. What was that? Did I just see, does the civilian liners have a ship now? Not that. They do, see? They have a large, K large. Oh, they made their own class. That's interesting. And they're transporting a bunch of human colonists. Awesome. That's the way this should work. So theoretically, I don't know if they've been there yet. We should look at Luna. Population is 0, but it will eventually get there. We don't have much infrastructure there yet. Let's go here for a second. Venus. Whoa, it's got a ton of corbamite, whatever that is. I guess we'll just create a colony there too. The other thing related to this is that I figured out how to use land groups and organize them into like brigades and even divisions. So I plan to do that and move some of them around on the planets. Just, I don't know how I suppose it would be much later in the game before we would, for example, get invaded by some enemy, and who they would drop soldiers on our planets. But I do want to do that eventually. I talked about that already because I'm researching brigade headquarters. So it's almost 10 months yet. And before we move on, I want to just keep an eye. I can just go to ships now. Their fuel situation is good. Does this show me like crew satisfaction and all that? I'm asking as if you can answer me. I don't know why. Let's just look at it. Let's look at the whale. No, they're good still. Let's look at Searcher. They should be good too. But after a couple of months, things do begin to change. So they have no orders apparently. So I'm going to give them the search nearest, survey 5 nearest system bodies. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. I think that'll do. And then that should be all I need. We'll have to just keep an eye on them. I wonder if the whale... See, they're unloading colonists at Luna, but I hope they don't unload too many. I better look at the whale. I see I can't give orders from there, which is, at least as far as I know I can, which is a bit frustrating. So let's just make sure their fuel is good still. I'm going to just repeat that a few more times. Now let's move ahead till we get back on the 1st, which will be the 1st of January. Good. I went to the 2nd, of course. Let's see how Luna is doing. They got a very small, what is that? That's 100,000 people. But that's alright. They're starting. It's just, all of this is just beginning and getting things going. So there's no problem. I don't know that we can do any industry here, can we? If we could, I would like to build their own infrastructure. Like 200, can they do that? No, apparently not. Probably because they don't have enough workers and etc. We need to get mining going over here. Oh no, we don't. There's nothing. Yeah, okay. Now we'll go a month, and I shouldn't have done that because now I need to check here again quickly. That's Command of the Whale for like a little over a year. That's assigned to the Searcher for only 3 months. That's nothing. That's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. Now there's a lot of these who have no experience, no assignments at all. Strange medical condition. That doesn't sound good. Excellent, excellent. Whoa, Charlotte Begum has got quite a few bonuses there. Just looking for health right now. I'm going to try to do this quickly because I have to do this for military now too. Yeah, they're all good, and this has to just be good, right? Let's just do the name of the military while I'm at it. The colonels, excellent, excellent, excellent. Excellent, 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 excellent. Fair. Well, you have no assignment. He has no bonuses or anything. So, Benjamin Little, I'm sorry, but you are retired due to medical. Good. I'm sorry, but you are also retired due to medical. Okay, so those are okay. Okay, she's got 2 years in on this tour of the 3rd Infantry, so I'm going to promote Grace Brooks. And for now, I'm just going to leave her there, but what we're doing is building some brigade commanders. Once we get the brigade thing out. I don't know if anybody else has anything. Are these all full? Some of these guys just aren't very good. Grace Brooks. She's one of our brigadiers. She has no bonuses of any kind. Some of these aren't full, so I'm going to put some people down in these garrisons. Garrison divisions aren't all that great. I don't have anybody that's not. I don't want to put it. I don't have anybody who's not assigned apparently, so that will do. I guess while I'm at it, I should look at civilian administrators. And Elias Hutchinson is still governor of Earth. Has been for a couple of years, but to me, the civilian positions don't have the same rules as the military or naval ones do. Although I still would like to get a population growth. I thought the other one had population growth before. There's ground unit construction bonus. There obviously is, as I'm learning this, there are just lots of ways this game has so much depth. Which is great because I like depth. Oh, what I do need to do though, I need to assign a governor to Luna. You can't do even anything. I don't even know why we keep you around. We don't have. Well, there's mining. They're not mining there yet, but Luna just requires a 1. I guess I'll put one of these 1s in it. I'll assign you as governor of Luna. And I'll assign probably Stephen Dyer as governor of Venus. Now we're starting to get the board of governors. There we go. Stephen Dyer. Not that. Ellis Hutchinson, Stephanie Porter, and Stephen Dyer. So the tension is not palpable yet, but it's going to become so eventually. Let's take a quick look at this. I've backed them up so much that there's not much they can even do. October 29, we get the brigade things. I do probably want to start building some actual like war type ships, like really small ones, just kind of like scouts. So let's see. Do we have any? We do have a weapon, and I think we did a. Did we do a fire control and all that? We'll just see. I'm going to try to build a new, not a cruiser, not the Agincourt. I want this to be just a scout. I don't know if there is such a class. Are there a recon? Would be okay. Recon frigate. That seems a little like a grand name for this, but that'll be alright. I want to rename this to, I'm not that great with these names. I mean, I can think of all kinds of possibilities, but I'm trying to think of something that would fit the scout. I'll just name it the scout class. And we might have a few of these. The other thing I have an issue with is making these military ships or commercial. I don't really care. I'll put naval officers in it. But making them such that they are either rank 1 or 2, I have no idea really if that's based on size or etc. Well, let's throw an engine on there. That's 43 billion. That's pretty good. I guess I want a really small gun. Like whatever the smallest is. Rating. I don't know what the rating means. If that's damage. Maybe I'll put one of these rail guns on here. And then I need a power plant. So all of a sudden it gets bigger and bigger. Ship has beam weapons, but no, now I need fire control, and I don't have fire control. Alright. Active sensors, mission fire control, or do I need beam fire control? That's not a very good range. I'm pretty sure this is as good as we can get it right now, because we're really, really poor. 50% accuracy at range 10,000 kilometers. That's just so bad. And this time I'm going to just go with one of these. I'm going to create that beam fire control, and then someone has to build it. And that's going to be under fire control. So it's very small, as you can see. I have one thing. Excellent. Do I have a S and F? I don't. I'm going to take Townsend and just create that with one lab, and it will be done next month. So we'll just, I want to get the day thing right here. There we go. 1st of February. Oh, and by the way, I need to check on our ships now. I just can't. I mean, I can see fuel from here, but I don't know if I can see crew settings or crew happiness or any of that. Oh, crew morale is 100%. Okay, fuel range is 56 billion. Crew happiness, crew morale is 100. So they're all okay. That's interesting to me. What are they doing? I should have done that while I was there. Except not here. What's the searcher doing? Okay, it's still doing that. Okay, fuel. This is better. Fuel's down and morale is down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove all. I'm going to tell them to go to Earth. I'm going to tell them to refuel and resupply, and that will give their crew a time to just take shore leave, basically. The whale is at 100 and 100, so, and they are done moving. We should take a look and see how much they moved over to Luna. 40. That's okay. We need to move some to Venus, and it takes 2,500 for a million population. So I'm going to go back to the whale. Ugh, not that. I keep... there's just so many, because there's task forces, there's fleet orders. Let's see, I want to go to fleet orders. So let's go, let's find the whale. They're all right still, so let's go, let's say Earth. If they aren't there, move there. And if you move there, load infrastructure if we have any. Shiz, where's our other colony of Venus? Oh, excuse me. Then Venus, move to, and unload infrastructure. And I don't know how much. Shit. Sorry. Venus, move to. Nope. Yeah, I'm getting all like. Bah, 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 bah. I don't know what that means exactly. Load infrastructure. Venus, move to, unload infrastructure. And repeat, 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 repeat. Now the question is, do we have enough infrastructure? And I know that's here somewhere. It's probably on this page. Infrastructure. Current infrastructure 960. Okay, that's not bad. And we have 20 unused, so we're just gonna build more, because you need endless amounts of this. I'm gonna put like 2,000 on here at 20%. Okay, that's good. We got research labs going. We have, how many automated mines do we have? We have 85. So maybe I should stop making, I don't know, we're probably going to need more. I'm going to cancel that. And I want to build a few mass drivers. I don't want to build 14.8. What? I want to build like maybe 20 mass drivers at 40, 60, 80. And now did I look at mining? Yeah, okay, so they have tons of uranium, like, it's very low access though. They have a lot of things. Unfortunately, they don't have thorium, which we tend to use up a lot. And the uranium will not be easy to get out of there, but once we get automated mines and then mass drivers there, and that's the next thing that the whale needs to do probably. Or I could build another one. They aren't doing anything. I should probably increase the size of this one at least, because I know eventually we're going to have bigger naval ships. The advantage of having two, of course, is I can leave one kind of small, or I could eventually build them both up. The civilians are better, but I'm probably going to add a couple thousand there too. Okay, October, we have the brigade headquarters coming out, so we'll go a month. And we'll go a month. The searcher is back on Earth, so what's going on there? Wolf has got a lot of some things, but I don't know how much we need those. Might not create a colony there. I want to just, I know I tend to probably over meddle with my ships, but I just want to make sure. See, the whale's down to 75% fuel, but they can make a few more trips. I've stranded enough ships that I don't want that to happen. So they're surveying all over the place. I don't know why we're not getting a bunch of results, but speaking of results, did we get that? We must have. Let's see if I can build an actual, that little ship I was talking about. Fire control. Let's add that. No design errors. It goes pretty fast. Pretty good range. How much damage does that do? I can't tell at all. I'm guessing very little, but that's all we want it to do is very little. It is a military vessel. That's good. It's 18,000 tons. Do I need... see, I don't know now. Often when I do this, I have it so that they don't have... Where is it? Like annual rate of fail or whatever this is. I might be that. I usually have it turned off, but because I don't know if I do, I might have to add an engineering thing. I don't want it to get too huge. That increased the crew a little bit also. So 18,550. That doesn't look too bad. We got good range, good speed, relatively good speed. I think we're probably going to go with this unless I think there's something else I really need to put on. Look at all those non-laser weapons and even laser weapons. Do we have a plant? Do we have a plant on here? A power plant. Yeah, we have a gas-cooled fast reactor. So it looks like we do. That's the only one we have. So I'm just going to go ahead with the scout class. We're going to start revamping. And we're going to start building. I don't know, maybe... I see the part of the problem is I don't know what size it's going to actually be. But let's retool for the scout. What does it say? RF. I don't even know. Wow, look at the materials required to build that. So let's let them do that. I'll go another month, which is too long. I don't need to go that long to get them to update. Okay, and assign class. Yeah, let's just add, and let's add. Oh, I can only add 3. Or 2, apparently. So December, well, we'll see about that. I'll just go straight to December now. I gotta take a look. It was September, was the date of the brigade. 16th of September. So this confuses me. Completion date for this brigade headquarters, 16th October 2000. Oh, we're the 1st October. All right. I'll just go a month. Now I want to take a look at this because I want to go to whatever that was. Ground control, maybe. Let's see, divisional headquarters. So I'm going to put, we do have an LG. Mr. Wheeler, you're going to start researching divisional headquarters. And that's going to take you a while, but while you're at it, there's all kinds of cool, like, land-based things here, like I can't say anything. Small troop transport bay. I'm going to just log that in there. Maintenance module, subcomponents added to the local installation facilities. Yeah, Assault, infantry assault. I might just queue that. And then while I'm here, quickly, let's just make sure they all have things to do. Does Elise Foster has a ton. Rachel has a couple. Madison Stewart. Wow, Elise Foster has a lot. So many. Now Madison Stewart apparently doesn't. Let's go to DS quickly. And we're about out, so I'll queue that for her. Connor Nielsen, do you have anything else? I don't think so. I don't think he's even in there. No, there he is. He's got a Nelson. He's got a couple more. I might just throw another CP on there for him. Yeah, that's not a bad one. All right. Do we have any ships? New ships? Nope. How are these doing? I gotta go here. I just don't want to strand a ship because I've done that before. And, you know, at certain times, yeah, see, they have 5% fuel. Wow. I hope they're not that far away. Otherwise, we're going to strand them. The morale is good, but this is why I try to take a look, and I haven't done that well. They're not so great, so they better come home too. The crew morale is getting low. Just refuel, resupply, everybody gets shore leave, etc. So we just have those 2 ships. Okay. We'll go ahead a month. They're moving to Earth. Are they going to make it? Their range is 700. That can't be 730 billion because they only had 5% left. No. They must have refueled then. Is it the whale? Huh? No. See, they must have refueled already and are heading. No. That's so odd. I swear that said 5%. Could have been 95 and I just misread it. That does happen. FT, there's the whale. There's the searcher. They're all back. Do we have any new ships? Not yet. Could go a month and probably getting close to the end of the video here, but it's just kind of fun to advance. Fortunately, we're still 24 years from when the Board of Governors tries to take over. Now, there's a couple things I need to do, obviously. Just going to run quickly through for health. See, as you can see, we must have that academy done because already we're up. When we started, we had like 6 lieutenant commanders. Now we have 30 some. There's a poor Henry Payne. I'm sorry, but you are retired due to medical. I'm sorry, Victoria Barnett, but you are retired due to medical. Commanders. First commander. Excellent. Second commander. Third commander. Fourth commander. Fifth commander. Sixth commander. Captain. This has to be good. Well, they're all excellent. Bethany Stewart has been fleet headquarters for almost 4 years. But I don't really think there's anything. Wait, we have scout classes. See, and there are R3s. There's like really small ships. So why I don't if anybody knows why that is, please leave a comment because I would like to know if it's based on size or weapons or what it is. And I don't think I can assign an R1 to that, can I? I can apparently. What I would prefer to do is assign some of these people Now, she's been in the whale for almost, I'm going to promote her. Naomi Brooks, you're hereby promoted to commander. And I guess you can still stay in, no, actually. Yeah, she can still stay in command of that. And these captains, I guess, if they don't have anything to do, I'm going to assign to these scouts. Though, as I said, I would rather have something I could assign the low levels to. Good, nice. Do we have brigade headquarters yet? Let's just look. I don't want to bog this down too much, as I said, but it's just kind of hard not to when you're doing all this, which, as I said last episode, is why many people don't, but I just find this part so fun. I would find it more fun if I wasn't sitting here trying to record and make it at least passably interesting for you. Which I don't know if it is. Brigadier, health less than good. Well, his health is good. Oh, we have no major generals. Do you have an assignment? What I need to do is get some... hold on, let me see. Do we have those yet? Yeah, we must, because they're gone. So now we need to build one, I think. Probably in industry. And where would it be? Maybe in the thought installation. It's not ship components. See, I don't even know what half of these things are, but I don't think any of those look like it. There's brigade commander there. I mean, brigade, what's it? I don't see it. Let's go over here for a second to ground combat, because I wondered if, I think it did. We did have division backed in there, didn't we? Yeah. So we've researched it. Now maybe I have to build it here. That looks pretty much like military. I mean naval. Well, I would really like to be able to build one of those brigade headquarters, but I don't see it. There's Ground Force Training Center. There's ground units, but there's nothing there. Where would it be? It's got to be somewhere. This makes the most sense, but I'll probably end the episode and take a look, and it'll be like right in here somewhere, and I've just missed it. So anyway, I might do some of that off camera, because I don't want this series to get too long and too boring. Although I also am a fan, I'm in favor generally of like showing everything I do on camera. But I might try to do some of that, setting up the brigades off camera so you don't have to watch it. Unless you want to watch it. If you want to watch it, please just add a comment and say so. So we're January 2030 now. 34 years away from a potential who knows what might happen when the Board of Governors tries to take over. This is Cobalt Z. Thank you for watching, and I will be back soon.